everyone, welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and today, well, we've got some building to do. You better believe it. Bet your sweet ass, as they say. Unless it's not sweet, in which case, you can stop. Alright, so we're going to get these productivity modules away, because we have now reached the part of the game where we can start assembling more things. Thank you very much. So we can start assembling parts of the rocket. And I thought, let's just get the most annoying part done first. Because that almost makes logical sense. And almost logical sense is enough for me. So it's not quite connected, so let's just connect it there and there. So it can get its productivity modules and it'll get done. Awesome. Other things we need to take care of is these jibbity jabbies when I find them. I've lost my jibbity jabbies. Usually you don't want to do that. In my personal private experience, don't lose your jibbity jabbies. These. Need more of those. And that's pretty good. There you go, all the productivity modules. Awesome. Now, what else do I actually need? So I've got a few things written down here. Unfortunately, some of them are going to need... eating here. Are going to need speed modules, so we're probably going to be doing some more beaconing today. But you know what they say. Beacon when you can. They don't say that, but they perhaps should. Alright, so we're going to do this. We don't need to do that. And I think I just cancelled something else that I did need. Whatever. This is the one I was worried about, because these are... No, these are all fine. What's the one that's not fine? That's all built up. Green's here are in a little bit of trouble, so what we'll do is we'll do a box. Actually, we've done this before. We'll just do this literal setup again. And that way, it'll allow the green circuits to come through and everything just sort of keeps on keeping on, and that's always good. Because the last thing we want is things to stop being produced for stupid reasons. Okay, so sulfuric acid I remember was the problem last time, because what we need is a lot of glass. So rather than making more sulfuric acid, I think what I'm going to do is speed up my little fart boys, which is puffers, of course. And that should hopefully assist. So we're going to do a few modules. I was playing around with this idea because you got this big gap right here that you can totally put a module in, like a beacon rather. Look at that, it's huge. Then you put the speed modules in there and you just get way more gas, and that's what you want to see. Now I could do more of that. But I don't know if it's necessarily required, but what will probably be required is this will increase the production of acid. You know what, that's also slow. Let's change how that works. If we can get that at 0, that just dumps a whole bunch of it, that's alright. That's what we want. We want the acid gas to be constantly going. That's going to be highly relevant when we do. There's no real great place for this. That's not a bad place for it though. You know what? I can see me using a lot of beacons, so let's give it the vaulted position of here. And we're probably going to need more catalyst frames because we're going to be going through them faster. In fact, I think we need a lot of catalyst frames today, so I'm going to start building them. And I don't think we would be too wrong to do that again. So let's just prepare another one right here. Oh, it doesn't like the fact that it's plastic, that's fine, I don't really care that much. And I probably do need to put the right stuff down. So that should produce a lot more acid gas. And therefore a lot more acid. And with the production of more acid gas, we do want to produce more acid. And this could probably be sped up. Does not need to be ultimates, but it's gonna be ultimates. Because that's the sort of rebellion that I run. This is apparently the phrase of the day. I will just commonly declare what the sort of rebellion I run is. And then people will just have to deal with my rebellion. And I would apologize, but that's the sort of rebellion I run. This is not going to be my new catchphrase, guys. Then again, who knows? It is the sort of rebellion I run. Okay, so that gets that sulfur out of the way faster, which is nice. Because the general idea is I want this to be constantly producing. I don't want there to be any delays. Yeah, look, that probably helped. Now, the next thing I want to worry about, I've got, what else do I have? Plastic, yeah, it's worry. Methane, oh yes. Fish and module casing. Well, I've done some of those things. Fish is a weird one, so let's go deal with fish. Because the problem is we don't have enough meat coming through, and oddly enough that also means I don't have enough alien bacteria coming through. Which is perplexing, but also true. So what I need to do is almost what I did up by the puffers, and just put one of these jibbity jabbers in, and of course speed it up. That'll give me more fish, and more fish is only good for you. Like, oh dear. Oh no. That's fine. Alright, that's going to be more fish. That's a pretty big increase of fish production. So hopefully that'll help. Power-wise, we're still going fine until we run into problems. Methane. Yes, methane's a problem, and I had a solution for it, which I have completely forgotten. Maybe we should do the things that I do have a solution for. Plastic. I believe the solutions to that were more catalyst frames. Speaking of catalyst frames, I was also supposed to deliver some up here. Let's just rush up there real quick, just to give them some catalyst frames, because they are going to need them. I have run past it. And sure enough, catalyst frames are... they're actually reaching everywhere, but you know what? That doesn't matter. More catalyst frames regardless. 100 more catalyst frames can only be good for you. Acid gas is going down, which means... oh! Hello, Dagoo. I kind of assumed it was you, because who else would scare me with a train? How you doing? Okay, and like that. That's going to make my fart boys go a little bit faster. About to go for a walk? Awesome. Sounds good. We went for a walk earlier today. It was a good walk, actually. Haven't been outside in a while, so... it's nice to go out. Okay, that should be... yeah. Well done. Why are we not getting the... where are my beans? Where are my beans? You should be needing beans. Are you not needing beans? Yeah, I know, right? Haven't we all had enough beans for one day? It should be on. B equals outputting A. So if A equals 2, A does not... no, wait, if A equals... yeah, that's right. Okay, so that should turn that on and it should give me my beans. And that'll get my fart boys going some more. Awesome. Yes, Dagoo, I know. That's the sound effect they make. They make fart sounds because they're fart boys. Okay, plastics. That's the next thing we need to worry about. So that should be giving us enough acid for my glass. These things should be producing a lot of shields now. We want to stop when we have 800 shields, and then we'll work on the next part. It is also going to burn through our black processing units, but that's okay. That's what they're there for. Science is occasionally happening, but we may need to power that up further very soon. Especially if glass is more prominent. Why are we not here? Oh yeah, glass. Let me guess. Is it glass? No, it's gold. Gold is something I needed to fix, and I did not write it down. I remember that now, though. Okay, well, gold will be the next thing on the list. Anyway, let's chuck down a bunch of metal catalysts. That'll hopefully not overload everything we've got. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? So, Dagu, have you seen the most recent What If episode? And did you like it? Because I thought it was rad. Very good episode. It's what I wanted to see from What If. Okay, so that should mean these are going more. We are running out of hydrogen gas. That may be a problem of sorts. But we can always get more hydrogen gas. I'll rephrase that. We have to get more hydrogen gas. We are running out. Where's this hydrogen gas going? Clearly going somewhere. It sort of runs out as it comes along. Okay. Okay, and we'll just power that up, so hopefully if the hydrogen a little bit faster. However, the problem may be we may need to still pull hydrogen out of my butt. It does look like we still need a lot more hydrogen. I almost wonder if we need hydrogen to come in through another way. Because the start and the ends are doing well, but not the middle. Although maybe that'll be improved by what I've done just now. Looks like that is actually pushing it through at a decent rate. Everything is mostly good now. Okay, so that's fine. It just needs more catalyst frames, which it is working on. So I'm going to leave that to go. Okay, so methane. Now, methane, we got a slight problem that we thought it would be a good idea to make the flash fuel out of methane. We need to stop that. And now we've stopped that. Like, we could just get rid of the whole thing. I mean, that worked, right? Worked well enough. Sorry for the fact that I threw stuff away that I wanted. But yeah, that's good. And I've got plenty of flash fuel. I should be seeing more glass come through. I am seeing glass. We're going to need gold. I remember that now. Gold is sad. You never want to have sad gold. I mean, look at that. 4 units of gold. Wow. We're doing it, guys. We're a gold baron now. Oh, you want to fix that? Alright, that's cool. So what we could do is probably build gold down here, because we've got plenty of space. No, I still wanted to finish methane. I started methane and then I just went, yep, that's good enough, and then stopped. It's not good enough. Because methane has got a weird problem with blue catalysts, I believe. because the original plastic space I had, which is, to be fair, rather shockingly poor now, that could make methane, but it's run out of cobalt and or something else. Yeah, I'm really getting it right there, aren't I? Something else. Cobalt and titanium ore is what it's lacking. So what I could do... I wonder if I could find a place for that train. Don't know where I'd find that place for the train though. So maybe I'll just feed it manually. I mean, it was fine for the longest time. It'll probably be fine for a little bit longer. Alternatively, I could just do the thing I should never do, which is a big old treadmill. But I think I've been discouraged from continuing to do that. Okay, so that will make my methane, and we'll just speed that up. Because we simply need more methane than what we've got. Nope. But that'll make more methane, and that's maybe what matters. These look like they're currently struggling though, so can we do a little something like this? Right now, every problem I've got is solved with beacons. Like, oh, I've got a problem. How do I solve it? I don't know, just chuck more beacons into it. Now, I think we've got steam cracker 2s as well. Do we? Do we have steam cracker 2s? Which sounds like I'm talking about some sort of bird. We do have steam cracker 2s. Hopefully that'll go and build them then. Or are they right outside of the range? They're just outside of the range. Okay, well, yeah, we could add that there. And they'll get upgraded now when they get around to it. Maybe. That looks like an upgrade coming right there. Duke Duke. Now the residual gas will start to run out. Hopefully that won't be a huge problem. And if it is, we'll deal with it when we get there. That's the level of professionalism you expect on this channel. But methane's coming through. That will... I don't even think I need that much methane. What did I even need methane for? Oh, it was like purple science or something silly like that. Okay. So now that we've done good work here, we can go back to trying to make gold. We can make lead, but you, oddly enough, cannot make lead into gold. Unrelated, I wonder why they always thought it was lead into gold. Like, why not literally any other metal? Did they just have too much lead and thought, screw it, we might as well try lead? Because until we get gold, nothing happening here. Or we could, probably. The problem is they're not getting enough mineral sludge. Could we just boost the mineral sludge there and boost the crystallizers? I mean, that's science right there, isn't it? Get more sludge in there, because it's not the fact that I'm not using enough gold, it's that I'm not... It's not that I'm not making enough gold, it's that not enough sludge is getting in there to make the gold. So, if we were to... Okay. Let's boost the crystallizers though. Let's get these good boys. Okay, so we've got some good boys. I don't think we need that many crystallizer ones. Okay. Let's figure out how to get more gold. And then we'll be pretty happy about things. Unless gold shut down for a different reason, but I don't think it did. You know what? What if I stole from this aluminium? Oh no, aluminium seems like it's really constantly being used. Beginning again, what if? You know, it's the question we all got to ask ourselves in this day and age of Marvel what if shows. what if? What if we also increase the speed of things? That might help. So more minerals, that's for sure. So let's deal with that. The minerals is the easy part. Because we can steal minerals from, say... Yeah, look at that. They've got so many minerals. They're not even using them all. And this is how my factory dies. Actually, it's that way. And then the watch will come by and he's like, yeah, you killed your factory. And I'm like, it was a mistake. And he's like, I don't really care, honestly. I'm the watcher. I watched you kill your factory, you fool. And that's the end of the factory, basically. Nah, the watch is cool. You wouldn't do that. Okay, so that's going to just suck up a lot of sludge, which is both tasty and delicious. Get it from your local sludge store. You know what? I don't even want Beacon 2s anymore. Beacon 2s are lame. I want Beacon 3s. And we're just going to speed these bad boys up. Because we can. We're going to take this sand and we're going to ditch it. And we're going to take this sand and we're going to ditch that too. Now, the next problem is that... You know, actually, these beacons will do just fine. I was thinking that I'd need beacon 3s for this, but I don't. That should consume these faster. I mean, a better leaching plant will also do a better job, but whatever. And sure enough, gold is being created. And honestly, I don't care who you ask, that's really what we want to see in life. I mean, if anything, I think we're actually creating gold too slowly now. No, I think gold's okay. Gold's fine. Gold is fine. And so if we come on back over here, we should see lots of gold. Yep, there it is. We're still working on it. Like it's got to fill up everything. It's got a long way to go, that gold. But if we do the same thing here and here, that'll probably help. And likewise, speed this up, speed this up, speed this up. We're not really dealing with that sand well, are we? No, we are not. This next problem, just not dealing with that fast enough. Okay, well, you know what? I got a plan for that. It's literally do the thing that I've been doing repeatedly. I'll do it here as well. Actually, could we go like this? I don't really care about getting the extra... whatchamacallit. Okay, so gold is faster now, that's good. That's all I really wanted to see. Not enough blue, why not? That's not going fast enough. Okay, well we'll make it go fast then, won't we? I've gone mad with the power of beacons, that's for sure. Oh, purified water is beginning to die because we're building just too much stuff. Well, I'd apologize, but, you know, That's just the way of the world. What's going on my phone? My phone is dinging at me. I assume nothing really is happening. Oh, that's bad. My power will be off. In September? Huh, okay. Looks like I'm losing some power in September. I'll probably just talk to Panda about that. It's probably a bad thing. Whatever. Who needs power anyway? Oh no, they're going to install the new deuterium mines. The only explanation. Those fools, they've doomed us all. Yeah, we're going to be using so many of these expensive beacons, but at the same time, with extra production, it'll all work out in the end. That's how I figure it. I'm going to figure it. And probably do that. Just continue that. It's kind of a weird, funky way of doing it, but we're going to do it that way anyway. And we probably do need to connect it to water, actually, now that I think about it. I hadn't thought about that part. Really? That's struggling? Actually? It's not struggling so much as getting the exact right amount of water through it. Okay, so we'll get a bit extra water. I don't want to see anything struggle in my factory. Except me. The appropriate level of struggling. Okay, so gold is coming through a lot faster. We should be seeing some production here, surely. I mean, we're seeing more gold. I don't know if that's enough to really get enough science through, but it's certainly more than we had. It's a disappointingly small amount of gold, though. And the gold is going down here for some reason. Ooh. Oh, it's going down there for the alien artifact production, which I don't really need that much of anymore, but we'll let it go. Right, it makes sense that blue would be doing the best there, but that's alright. Getting through it, that's what matters. Got enough nitric acid, got almost enough sulfuric acid. Hydrochloric is also fine. How are we going with the hydrochloric? How are we going with glass, actually? That's really what we cared about. We're going okay, but I think we're still running into sulfuric acid problems. Okay. Hello? Why is that not making stuff? Should be making stuff. Not enough nutrient pulp. Is it active? It is active. Have I broken that one? I've broken that one. That's what happened. Okay. I made some quick changes before, and that has broken everything. That is the Factorio life with trains, honestly. Okay. Train. Okay. See, you don't need to be there. You are saying A, and you are not saying A. So, how much do we got? Circuit is saying we have... It's only outputting A. So if we've got more than 20,000 output A, we've got more than 10,000 output 0. Well, there's probably a problem, isn't it? You'll never output A. So if A equals... A equals 0. Okay, cool. We good now? You don't need to be here. You can go home. And then you can go to something that actually needs the beans. Okay, so we've wasted a few beans there, but that's alright. fixed now. Okay, module casing. Sulfuric acid will be increased once that gets its shit together. Acid is being produced. I mean, this is going top speed, so acid gas is too slow. Puffer atmosphere, just fine. We're currently in the middle of a breeding cycle, it seems. Which is fine because that produces more acid gas, so no problems about being in the middle of a breeding cycle right now. My other acid gas farm had the same problem. We could produce more acid gas, that's probably not a terrible idea. But yeah, they'll be working well for a while. Gold is building up, hopefully. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of gold come through. The only thing that would make it better is maybe another induction furnace, which, it's no harm in doing it. It's just resources that I've got infinite amounts of. It's not infinite amounts at all times. So if we do something like this, and then we'll just literally do that again, but in the other place, which is here. That way we just get a little bit more gold through, and hopefully that changes the world. That's called optimism. And the problem here, oddly enough, is not that it is... The problem is that it's doing it too slowly. We actually need stack inserters. Interesting. I mean, that's producing a much more steady supply of gold. This one isn't. Probably because it's not getting as much mineral sludge, but it's doing okay. The mineral sludge is coming through. What else did the book say? Methane. Methane should be sorted, I hope. So the only thing I could think of that may help us more right now is probably expanding the electrolyzers. Because let's be honest, expanding the electrolyzers is never a bad idea. That's green cattle drop. Where is my beans and sludge supposed to come in from? Here. Oh, it's got another one to fill up first. Okay, that's fine. It'll get here when it gets here. Alternatively, what we might need to be doing is... Is acid running out? Acid is running low. Interesting. So the best way to deal with that is actually another one of these. I don't think we've got enough acid gas coming through right now, do we? Oh, really? Okay. So we don't really have a easy way to make another one of these, and in fact the Venga bus is going to be required. The Venga bus is coming, and while the Venga bus does its dark work, we will probably need to... Oh dear. Need to deal with your ship being in the way. And let's just put the pump down because pump is required. Okay, cool. And that's in the way as well. Awesome. It's great. It's what we wanted. So let's go get the Venga bus, and we're going to expand out my acid gas production. This is actually going to be a lot more stuff required, I think, than I kind of counted on. Okay. Oh my gosh, what is that? What is that? Tell me what that is, please. And why is it happening? That's the other real question. What is that, and why is this happening to me? little bit of observation would have changed that from happening, but that's okay. But yeah, acid gas looks like it's doing okay. So anyway, spiders to me, but not in that direction. Spiders to me that way, please. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck because you're foolish. Finger bus also to me. I've lost the finger bus. Shit. Oh, I need to go get the finger bus. Damn it! Don't you hate it when you got a plan and you need to get the finger bus? As a general rule, that's not what you want to do in your life. The finger bus should be coming. The finger bus ain't coming. Okay. And also, that means also the finger bus probably needs to rearm. Disappointing. So the good news is this is kind of doing standard SeaBlock stuff where you always just need more resources. And there's no harm in getting more resources. It's only 13 bullets left. Okay. I did just see something rather awkward and I need to double check what's going on there. It looked like some of these weren't running. Not because they didn't have electrolyzers, because they don't have water. Oh. They don't have water. Fascinating. Concerning. I also don't have water. What a concern. I'm going to need to get basic electric circuits. How pedestrian. Anyway, jokes aside, that's actually really easy to get because they're just over here. We'll just build 10 of them. 10's probably a good number. Okay. I think there was only one that was lacking. Okay, that means they'll turn on now. So they weren't turned on before, but they are now. Which means more slag, more sludge, more good times had by all. This is not going particularly great right now because we've run out of charcoal. Nice. I love it when we run out of chalk. Let's run out of chalk for any particular reason. We've just run out. Okay, not great. We do need that to not be ever happening. A lot of that is because it is being used for plastics. What I could do is split that. I mean, I don't know if this is going to help it that much, but it'll help for a little bit and then it'll die again, but... that's not a permanent fix. Now, I do have a lot more over there, and... that's... I was going to say struggling, but it's not actually. But I really don't want to take too much charcoal away from there because I feel like it might actually be required. Oh, where are you going? Where are you all going? Oh, okay, you're taking my sand away. Oh. This was relevant to send thousands of drones this way. Okay, so how are we going with... Gosh. These are being built. We have 562, we want 800. We're getting there. Okay, look guys, I'm just going to dump all of them in there so you don't have to do this. Oh god. Okay, we've just taken a whole bunch of stuff I didn't want in my inventory. No, we didn't, because we didn't have any inventory slots left. Small blessings, I suppose. Small blessings. Okay, but no, I've just done it again. Right. There's a lot of construction being done. That's what we're seeing right now. So what do we actually need? Well, we're going to need... if I go and do this, one thing we're going to need is filter frames. Just regular old filter frames. I'm going to need charcoal as well, I believe. Need charcoal for this? Yeah, but we probably got enough charcoal for this for now. He says confidently for some reason. We're all surprised by the confidence in that. I know I am. Well, let's just send the finger bus out. So we do need filter frames, just regular frames. Nothing special about them. And we should have them somewhere. I'm just trying to find them manually, which is a mistake. Yeah, that is a mistake. Frame. How many do we want? I don't know, like... Just give me 1,000. We have about that many. Cool. We also want air filter... Oh, yeah, air filters. How many of those do we want? Well, we already wanted some, so that's cool. 10, I think, is a fantastic number. Let's turn that to 50. At this point, the factory's going to be upset with how much stuff that I'm really requiring or demanding. Wiring is the wrong word. I don't think we wanted that many of those. Okay. Yep, that's looking good. What else do we need? You know what? Any more that we need, we'll figure it out. And also one of the spiders got stuck. Literally one of my biggest fears in life is a spider getting stuck. It happens a lot, but I wish it would stop happening. Okay, so the finger bus is doing its dark work. That is always good. Washing plants. We're going to need washing plants. Of course, washing plants are in there somewhere. How many of those do we need? Let's just go 30. That's probably not as... Probably don't need near that many, but... Let's just be prepared. And you could probably move up. And is gold sorted yet? At this point I expect the answer to be yes, but who the hell honestly? Oh, God, yeah, gold sorted. That's sorted. What is not sorted? Let me guess, it's glass again, right? No, it's actually electric circuits. Huh. Why? Because iron ran out. Yeah, that makes sense. Iron ran out because charcoal ran out, and then we never did anything to fix it. So, that's on me, I suppose. I could build an algae farm over here and just have another charcoal section, and that's probably a good idea that I will do shortly, but not right now, because I was going to be building more acid first. And I really need to do one thing at a time, otherwise I do nothing. Okay, so what I want to do is just keep building along this way. We're going to get some angry worms. That's okay. I care not for the feelings of worms. And that I do not think is enough land yet. And also I think those worms are not in range, so we'll go down there for a little bit. Deal with those worms. Enough to make you think maybe you should get an artillery cannon, like Artillery Wagon 3 or something. I don't know if I've got the tech for it, but it's enough to make you want to do it. Okay. So baby spider is the one I want here, or Antron, as it is officially known as. Like officially, because it's only got 6 legs, which is super cool. Like I have no idea why the game would be designed that the Antron could have 6 legs, but that's the way the game got made. Ow. Ooh. Ooh, that hurt. I am almost dead. I have not died to worms in quite some time, so... Have I died to worms this game? I feel like the answer is no, but I could be wrong. And with that, we should have everything we need to build another set of these. We could do it. No, we won't worry about more filter frames just yet. This just wants regular blank filter frames, right? Yes. Okay, it looks like the Vingabus has done well. Thank you for doing your dark work, Vingabus. You may depart. But I have so many biters left to kill. Oh no, not biters, sorry, worms. Cool. I love that they can just stop on a dime when you go from like manual to automatic. Kind of terrifying, like that would just really hurt. Okay, so what I want to do is essentially this. I want to just find a good place for it. I believe is like... Yeah? Yeah, it's going to let me do that, great. I do not feel like I've got enough air filters immediately after seeing how many I'm needing. I'm like, that's not enough. There's no way in heck that's going to be enough air filters. That's alright. But the important thing is it's going to get built. Eventually. We have run out of red belts, but that's okay. I kind of count on that happening, which is why the spiders exist. Hello, spiders. Do you have... Spiders? You have a purpose, and that's to bring me things that I need. You do not have the things I need, spiders. You've messed up. Get out of here. God. I mean, they've got pipes as well, which I probably could have picked up, but I'm too busy being angry at them. Like, the heck, guys. I mean, all they need to do now is get stuck somewhere just to really get my goat. I don't know why they want my goat, but they'll get it. You better believe it. They'll have my goat. What's going on? Cannot. A friend has asked me if I want to play Marvel Champions tonight, which, by the way, if you're looking for a cool cooperative card game, Marvel Champions is your cool card game. I'm not sponsored, but if I was, I would gladly shill out for that card game. Don't think that I wouldn't. Because I would. I would shill out for everything that I love, though. If I love something, I'll shill out for it any day. Like, they wouldn't even have to pay me for it. They didn't pay me for it. So we do need to worry about iron very soon. That'll be done after we connect this all up to things. Actually, the lack of iron is probably slowing down my base more than the lack of extra acid is. So, whoops. In fact, I have a funny feeling that parts of the base are collapsing because I don't have iron. Like, are we not making very much belts now? We're making some. I just must not have picked up any. Well, you've got 1,000 belts on you, so you come on back. I don't want any of your shit, though. 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, they're all powered. Whatever that's worth. But nothing's happening until we get the belts in. We also need to get some of the deep sludgy pumps. It's not the official names of them, of course. Seafloor pumps is the official name, obviously. Not deep sludgy boys. Maybe it should be though. Okay, you. I want you to stop over here. Come over here, think about what you've done. Great, thank you. Do I have enough? Yeah, it looks pretty good. So now I just need to probably get more filter frames, but I'll deal with that another day. Get some pumps, which I don't have any, annoyingly enough. That's just going to have to be regular pipes for now then. Actually, one-way valves. I don't really want to use one-way valves, but that's what I'm going to do. It'll have to do for now. Because we do actually have more pressing concerns. Actually, we got one more non-return valve. And then we gotta figure out how to connect all this chute together. But it looks like things are being made. Sulfuric wastewater needs to be connected as well, I suppose. Things are happening, and that's good. Acid gas being produced. We needed a non-return valve. I forgot about that. There it is. Because if it goes, we don't want it to come back. I'd prefer to be able to pump it out of here, but that's okay. And of course, how's it supposed to be removed? How does it normally get rid of wastewater? Oh, it goes up like that, does it? Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to do another non-return valve. When we get back to the base, though, we are going to be building a couple of pumps, because this is ridiculous. Okay, and we're just going to go like that. That's pretty good. I believe that is the one that we want to connect it to. Yes, it is. Okay, and that gets my sulfuric wastewater up. Already this should have improved some amount of acid production. It would probably have done better if I had the required stuff, but you know, you do what you can with life. When life gives you lemons, you eat all the goddamn lemons. And I don't want to hear any complaints about you eating too many lemons, okay? If I hear any complaints about you eating too many lemons and crying about it, I will feed you more lemons. Specifically the factory. I'm not going to feed you, the viewer, more lemons. That's probably abuse. Probably. If you want to eat a lot of lemons, though, I'm not going to stop you. Like, I'm not your dad. If your dad wouldn't stop you eating lemons, so that's fine too, I suppose. I mean, I'm not his dad either. Probably. No, I don't know why I said probably. Like, am I confused by this logic? Okay, I don't think we need that many more air filters. I think we can probably cut that down to 10 again. And let's get some pumps while we're here. So they're made out of engines. They're made out of copper plates, I believe. And then they're made out of bronze pipes and aluminium plates. Okay. Bronze pipe, that's brass. You goofed up. Okay, and aluminium plates. Okay, cool. And then we're just going to make as many pumps as we can, which is 50. That's fine. 50 will do. Alright then. So now it is time to get the charcoal situation fixed down here. Now I do have a question actually. Does this need to be charcoal, or could we use something a little bit heftier? It does need to be charcoal. Okay, that's alright. That's why you ask the questions. Gotta ask the big questions. I don't really want to bring the Venga bus over right now. Let's be honest though, if you don't want to bring the Venga bus over, you're just deluding yourself. You always got to bring the Venga bus over. They're a very busy train. Right now, I think we're going to need to deal with those worms. So, the one I want to copy is this one right here. You can tell it's real good because it doesn't even have radar. Yep, it doesn't even capture at all. So I suppose I actually do need to go over there. Classic. Because I know this one's not going to have as many like janky things running all the way through it repeatedly. Because why would it? You know? It wouldn't. Excuse me. Okay, so radars. Just go through there, jeez. I don't mind taking radar 4s anymore. Radar 4s, I mean, yeah, sure, they take blue processing chips, but I don't need that many of those anymore. I mean, okay, no, rephrase. I need thousands of those, but it's fine. Okay, and I've slightly missed target. That's alright. Don't need those anymore either. Radar 4, that can go right there. And that gives me quite a large view of radar time. And while I'm here, I might as well just go copy. Do we need the radar 4 down there as well? Doesn't hurt. I love it when just one of the simple elements like iron, copper, tin run out. Lead never runs out. Can I have shit you should never say in this game? I need that train to not be there. Interesting, those trains are actually... Don't really care, buddy. I just want that train gone. Okay, you know what? New plan. George, just give me all the charcoal. And I think I just stole some of my own pumps. How exciting. Okay. So, 3 stone trains is not particularly great there. Did we kill our power just before, by the way? Yeah, it looks like we did. That's gonna happen. Okay. Finger Bus, did you deal with the worms I wanted dead? Looks like you did. Good job, Finger Bus. If I put this here, will that run into any problems? Yeah, it will. It will immediately run into problems. Cool. Cool. So perhaps the point here is... Yeah, they're going to get stuck immediately, but that's alright. I can...
They're really trying though, that's what matters to me. They are really struggling to get over it. You can see they want it. They're like stretching their little legs going, I can do it! I can make you proud, Factory Dad! Bullshit. I have no factory spider sons. Okay. Hashtag bad factory dad. Alright, so with this, and once we clear it of just stuff like dead worms, trees, alien artifacts from said dead worms, should be able to just plonk that. Nope, still need a little bit more. Okay. Plonking will happen shortly. Plonking is scheduled for later this afternoon. Okay. We will, of course, need to get water, but we will sort that out in a moment. She knows, does this take mineralized water or does it take regular water? It doesn't take mineralized water. It just takes mineralized water. Interesting. We might need to increase my supply of that. And speaking of things we're going to need to increase my supply of, just everything this spider should be carrying. I do not think we've got enough assembly plants. That's normal. What's this? Trees? Gross. We have run out of power poles. I would like to see more power poles, please. We've run out of pipes. Good news is we've got enough algae plants, so that's cool. One thing we had enough of. You gotta take your victories where you can. Alright then, so we need more assembly plants. We need probably to rework what we do with crushed stone over there, which I don't think that's difficult. I think we already had a plan for that to some degree. Like, we can get crushed stone on here and then just sort of... Yeah, we can do this. Okay. Mineralized water, which is just crushed stone and water. Not exactly the hardest thing in the world to make. In fact, it's literally one of the first things you make in the entire game, aside from slag. Like, it's the second thing you make. Okay, and then mineralized water needs to come in from this side. Okay, good. That's going to be my mineralized water once I get this shit sorted out. If I get this shit... Well, so, no, I'll get it sorted out. Why am I being so negative about it? Of course I'll do it. It's easy. I've lost my liquefiers. Just immediately proves himself to be right that he's incompetent. Okay. What is that gonna do there, honestly? Okay, so... Now it's gonna be a bit slow at the moment, but it will speed up. Well, let's not worry too much. I'm kind of worried, but it'll be okay. Because ironically, once this really starts go, it's not even iron. Irony doesn't work that way. Once this gets worked out, then, you know, the crushed stone is going to be flowing aplenty. Probably got to make it. Okay, cool. So that'll be crushed stone. I do need a little bit of charcoal. So I'm just going to steal 200 units of charcoal, because that's apparently a small amount. Need to resupply real quick. Research base is going slow, probably because we've run out of iron. That's somewhat expected. I had too many pipes. I know that to be true. I do not want 80 of these. Please do not give me 80 of those. 20 will suffice. 20 is already too high a number, honestly, but... yeah, look, that's probably fine. And we are seeing purple signs being made. A little too slow. Methane's fine, though. It's plastic that's the problem. Plastic's the problem. Of course plastic's the bloody problem. I'll sort that out. I'll do it like I normally do plastic. Okay. I run out already? Holy shit, I did. That takes it, what, 300? Okay, so the mineralized water is coming through, so that's something. I think what I'm going to do now is put the charcoal in the liquefiers. Yep, that was what I want to do. All of it in one. That works real quick, it's real efficient. Okay, so we should start seeing some algae very soon. When they feel like it. In fact, yes, algae is coming. So let's go get the assemblers. Last run. I hope. And then we actually need to do something with all the charcoal we're making, obviously. Because right now the charcoal is actually not going to go anywhere. Which is not great for business. Rather poor for business, actually. The whole point of business is... Oh, you know what? I remembered this needs nitrogen gas. And while it's cool that it's trying to make some, there's no way in hell it's making enough. So we can upgrade those. Yep, that's pretty good. Happy with that. Put that there. And then that should make more nitrogen gas and therefore more silicon. Great, problem solved. I had to dust my hands and then inadvertently hit my microphone. I didn't have to hit the microphone, but I did it anyway. Sorry. Yeah, we've got enough this time. Are we seeing charcoal? We are seeing charcoal. How exciting. We can just connect it back into here. That's okay. And we probably don't need to do that. Okay, so now what we need to do is get the charcoal from here and you know what, while I've been doing all of this, the charcoal has actually re-established itself. So that's cool. Feel real good about all the work I've just put in there. What I might actually do though is make the charcoal go up. In hindsight, that means I should have built the whole thing around the other way, but whatever. We could just make it go right across the bottom level, couldn't we? Probably the best way to do it. We are gonna run out of belts very soon. Will we make it? We won't make it. Oh, it's gonna be close though. Oh, we did make it. We have 50 left. And what I want to do is go input priority on that side. Rad. And we should be seeing more mineralized water being created. We are, but I want to see more. We're not seeing more mineralized water then. I mean, honestly, what are we doing? The important thing is you get the mineralized water in, otherwise you don't make any charcoal. I mean, not that I really had a problem with charcoal at all, but you know what? No, I did, because the whole thing shut down. I'd rather never run out. Yes, revisionist history. This is the way to do it. So I suppose while I've been futzing around with all this, everything's just fine and dandy. Yup, it is. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? These are slow because transistors. That's right, we did want to speed up transistors, didn't we? So is there any reason for transistors being slow here? I mean, plastic's a bit slow, I guess. But you know what? There was something else I wanted to do that would help speed up black and blue boards. And I was meaning to do this like an hour ago. That's okay. Because I've got these things here, and they're good. I like them. They go up here, and then they... Oh, that's not the one I wanted, though. It's good, though. This is the one I think I wanted. No, that's not it either. Okay, let's go find the one I did want. It looks like everything's actually fine here as well now. Now, is the problem transistors? No, the problem is red circuits. Which the problem for that was transistors. Okay, you know what? I like how the problem ends up being just the exact problem I always thought it was going to be. Oh well, whatever. Okay. But this is why we have backup transistors. The whole purpose of this was to ferry it where it needed to go. So let's start ferrying. Well, actually, these are all going okay. Why? Oh, I guess they're not all getting plastic. Okay, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this line and this line, and we're going to bring them down into here. Then we're going to call the spiders, because I've just realized we're going to run out of belts with this stupid plan. See? Ran out of belts immediately. Or do we just use the ultimate belts? Is this too much? Yes, it is. Don't do ultimate belts. And we're just going to go speedy, 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 speedy. Do a cool spin. The spinning is a neat trick. We all learned that from Star Wars Episode 1, and I refuse to unlearn that. Okay. So we are going to put them back into the belt line where they belong. So, you know, we haven't created any spaghetti today, I'm going to say awkwardly. We've created the most spaghetti I've ever seen. But then, of course, you go connect, 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 connect. Everything's great. Everything speeds along. We should have lots of transistors coming along. Look at them all. There's thousands of them. Where are they? There they are. Thousands of them. What we are also going to do is we're going to do the same thing with these ones. You know what, that might be better that way. That'll make sure we never run out of transistors there. He says realizing he's running out of a few things here, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Now we do need to improve plastic. I know we've said this a few times, but we really do need to improve plastics. I just want to make sure this is going alright first. Well, here they come. Thousands upon thousands of transistors. And the belts are slightly filling up. Gosh, doesn't really add that much, does it? Well, still, you know what? It'll add up. You got this much of transistors coming through. It's certainly not going to make things worse. It did though. We don't have time to consider such frivolities of danger. Everything does look like it's coming through more though, so it should be alright. So, plastic. Now, where I want to look at plastic next, how's this going first off? That's going well. How is blue science going? Because that's honestly what I really care about the most. Fine, I guess. Green circuits have picked up, I suppose. But I mean, we could grab green circuits from here, but it's a long way up. And am I the sort of person to put things on a belt that's longer than God ever intended? I don't know why God's involved here, but that's where we're at. I don't know where that train's going, I got scared. Okay, we survived though. Did survive. Mineralized water, still being made. Good. Sulfuric acid, very high. Resin, could be worse, could be better. Plastic, now this is really what we cared about. Got a lot of menthol gas. And a lot of propane gas. What are you guys, what's your problem? Well, that's propane, why are you not making more plastic? Are you lazy? Or are we stupid? Because we've got lots of propane gas, it occurs to me. And it just appears like we're just not making enough plastic. That's not great. What we could do... Looks like what I just did improve plastic production a little bit. It does seem to run out at the end though. What we're going to do is just do a little bit of a copy. And I know we're all scared by what's happening, what you're seeing, but do not fear. It'll be alright. Can't help but notice that we don't have anything coming through. But now we do. Propane's going down a little bit, that's fine. That's literally why we make it. And we are making plastic. More plastic. I mean, would we be so bold to create more of these liquid plastic makers? I think that would be pretty bold and reckless, and you'd be a fool to try. And you know what? I am that fool. Let's do it. More plastic. More crime. Crime rates are up, and so is plastic. That was supposed to be inspirational, but instead it just kind of got scary. I'm sorry. But not so scary to stop making so much gosh darn plastic. I'm like a folk hero. I'm ruining the environment. I'm the worst folk hero. Okay, so
propane gas is going down quite a significant amount. That's okay. What we could do here is split this just in the middle there. Could also, surprise, surprise, do some one-way valves. I know I said I wasn't going to do these anymore, but you know what? I said I wasn't going to do crimes anymore as well, and look where I am now. Doing crimes. They're called non-return valves. The first crime was calling them the wrong thing. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of plastic, and I reckon that's probably going to fix up the other problem I had. I was going to fix up a few problems I had, except for at this rate, running out of propane gas. But again, they're all making it, so maybe it's okay. And these look like they're all going as well. What I could do... Oh, I was going to say add some to the end there, but it looks like I've already done that. I've already done my best plan. Yeah, we've gone through like about 100,000 propane gas while I've been standing here. It's probably not great. Then again, if we needed it, we've got it, so fine. I'm seeing a lot more red circuits being produced. That is only good. How are we going with level 3s? Not great, but we should be making more blue circuits now. What we should also be making now is a lot of rockets. I hope so. And we would be if we had... Oh... Transistors. They did it to me again. Okay, it looks like transistors are coming through faster now, but... did have a minor problem with transistors for a while, it seems. And I think we need to upgrade all of these to blue. You know what? And if some of them get upgraded to green, not my fault. You know what? I agree. If some of these get upgraded to green, that's not my fault. Wait, what is... Blue does get upgraded? That's not right. Blue should be upgraded to green as well. Oh. It's going to use a lot of greens, but that's okay. Plastic might be a bit of a problem. But we could always do some casting machines just to improve the plastic throughput with this plastic, because that's... I mean, no, that's going to be a problem in its own right very soon for a different reason. Actually, can we go not blue to green? That might be too much. Blue to purple seems a lot more reasonable, doesn't it? We got 2 eager with upgrades. Okay. That's good. Things are being made once more. More blue circuits. That'll mean more literally everything else. And dare I make things faster? I think I dare. He's going well. Ferric chloride going well. Good to see it. Blue science probably going shockingly poorly for a stupid reason. Well, not a stupid reason. We just need more green circuits. Until we actually get these green circuits coming through consistently, we'll probably never really do well in the long run. So let's go get a lot of fast belts. And let's go bring the spider up, and we're going to do the thing that I don't think we should do, which is offset some of these to come up here. The long road, but I think it'll be beneficial. I mean, I could also just do it with a train, but I don't want to. Can I just do it with a train, actually? I know I just said I don't want to, but it's actually a viable place to put a train. But I don't want to. I just want to do a real long belt. Train is the smart answer. We all know this. It's one more death carriage. We should do a train. I know. Just don't want to. See, what you could do is just divvy up those lines, come up here, put them up here, put a train there. Yeah, I mean, this is the answer, I know. Sucks when you have to be responsible. Welcome to train stop. Guess we need 2 of those. And we're gonna need some chests. You know what? Let's act like, if we're gonna go crazy, let's go proper crazy. You know, that's the classic phrase. If we go crazy, we gon' go prop crazy. I mean, there are words missing in that sentence, I know, but I refuse to say them. It looks like this isn't even going properly anyway. Like, what are you doing? Okay, so this one goes up here. That one's actually going to be the closer one, oddly enough. Yep, that was cool. Real neat there, guys. Good train work. Not train work, belt work. I don't know. Cool. That can start filling up nicely. Okay. That was a train. Choo-choo indeed. Okay, so that'll get me stuff. Now I suppose I need to actually get a train. Now I know where those trains are kept, so that's not a difficult... I need to get charcoal as well. Where's the charcoal town? I'll have to get charcoal as well. Gosh. Sure enough, we've used up all my propane gas. Knew that was coming. Almost makes me want to get the charcoal that I spent ages making and just put that through there too. I suppose I could always offset some of it. Okay, so. Cargo wagons, we don't want too many of those. Trains, we don't want too many of those. Give me just everything. Just fill me up. Okay. And then they're gonna... Okay, then I'm gonna almost get hit by a train again. That's normal. If you're not getting almost hit by a train like every 5-10 minutes in this game, what are you doing? Like, are you just being lazy? Are you? Tell me, are you being lazy? Probably. I gotta find a place to actually put a train stop now. I think this will do. Yeah. And those are turbo transport belts. Turbo transport belts. Making it turbo. And we're gonna need more electric signals. Or rail signals, rather. That's easy, though. We got... In fact, they're even on the hotbar. What are we doing? I don't use the hotbar enough, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you. Okay. So with that, we have a train stop. It's a nice train stop. We're nice train stop. Actually, why it's called that. Okay. We're going to call this green circuit drop 2. I know it shouldn't be separated, but it's gonna be empty because we just really want us to focus on this because we just need it to be done. Full cargo or time past, say, 5 minutes. Okay. Where are we getting fuel from? Gotta be fuel around here somewhere. We got wood. Wood is a terrible fuel choice. What are my other choices? We gotta have charcoal around somewhere. We do. Over there. Okay, cool. So we'll give it that. And we should probably have a way to get the cargo out of the train again, because otherwise it's going to be rather disappointing. Can we not do it like that? We can, and it'll not really be much better. This is a waste of resources. It's fine. Fine on the basis that I literally can't say it's okay. It's like, there's literally nothing I can do about it. I mean, there's a lot of things I could probably do about it, but I'm not going to do any of the things that I could have done. And then, we don't need those. Then we're going to speed that up. Neat. Neat. Okay, good. We may speed it up again later, but that's alright. Alright, then let's go to green circuit pick. That should actually be the first one, because it makes more logical sense that way. We could have just done this with a long belt. But honestly, more belts through that chaos of this one here would just not have been a good idea. Okay, now we need to get charcoal over there, which is actually a lot easier than I originally thought. I know a fast transport belt's in the way, it's literally what I was doing. Okay, and making it happen. Now, we may have a problem very soon that we're still actually not making enough of these. Not making enough of these, really? Oh, it's probably not helped by the fact that I'm using it to fuel the train. Wait, no, that's charcoal, not carbon. Probably what's not helping is having it all of a sudden go through a slower transfer. That does seem like it's helping a bit. Where's this going anyway, out of curiosity? Going anywhere super useful? I mean, it's going to aluminium, and aluminium is pretty good. We always need aluminium. Fine, I'll let it continue. Okay, I would like to go to green circuit drop. Takes a little bit of a round trip, but it does get there in the end. Goes at a fairly decent speed. Don't know why it stopped. What is it waiting for? That train? Was it waiting that long for that train? Okay, look, that's not acceptable. And a couple of you can probably put that way just to really get things out of there faster. I don't think I need an output priority. I think putting up is fine, and that should make my green science real fast. How much green chips does this need? About 1,000 per minute. I don't think that's gonna be 1,000 per minute at any speed. No, it's not. Okay, well, you know what? We'll speed it up then. And that should get us into a position where we find out what's really missing in it. Oh, we've run out of things. Okay, that's fine. We can go green. So that speeds up all of that, which is fantastic. That's what we want to see. Which means these should be coming through, and we start seeing what really is slowing down my science. That's exciting. Could get more productivity modules and just try and speed it up, make it more efficient. But we're getting somewhere, and maybe getting somewhere is the real winner of the day. Next, I suppose we need to, if we actually get science working at the speed we need it to work at, we probably next need to work on some power situations. Glass is a bit slow. We can speed glass up. That's not a real problem. I mean, it could be a real problem real soon, but it's not a real problem right now. Because, I mean, literally that's what we were dealing with at the start of the session. And I don't think these really need to be faster, but let's make them faster anyway. Actually, let's actually go input priority that side. Yeah, do we need to go a little bit faster than even that, or does that not really help? Might help a little. Yeah. Hello. Oh, thanks. Okay, but that's making a lot more science. That should probably be pushing a lot of these to be working at their best. Probably
we should actually put these ones closer to the front so they're always going. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? And probably speed them up in the same way. But what if we took these ones out? I mean, these ones are great and I liked them. But if we say put them there. I know, I don't like that things are happening. You're all very scared, I get it. Okay. That's alright. You. I've been given a snack. Very excited. As one should always be for a snack. Okay. So what we need to do now probably is get more production modules, but what we can see is science is coming through. That's good. Copper is being consumed. A lot of things are being consumed right now because we are actually reducing everything we can, and that'll also slow down a few things because red science will be consumed, but that's what you gotta do. You gotta consume. This is going too slowly, it turns out, so we can speed that bad boy up. Because if that goes too slowly, then we start actually getting a new sort of slowdown, which is not going to be okay. Thank you. And we'll speed that up as well. Which will mean my glass consumption is probably rather rapid right now, which may be a problem. What I'm mostly excited about is it does look like the blue science is coming through. I imagine power is about to absolutely shit the bed. Any moment now. Once this train comes through. I just want to see how much blue science ahead on it. 1,000. That's alright. 5% of what we need. No. No. 0.5% of what we need. That's okay, because ideally, everything should be faster than ever before. And that means we should actually start getting this at the speed that we need it at. So while that's happening, which is all very good, can we grab some productivity modules? The answer may be yes, but not many. And that's kind of what I'm expecting. 3. When I was thinking the answer would be yes, but not many, I was hoping it would be more than 3. 18 speed modules, though. Why are productivity modules so slow? Oh, I know why. Because we're consuming a lot of them from here, aren't we? Or is it just because it's the last one to get blue chips? No, they should be balanced. Then I don't know why. Oh good, resin's a problem again. Thank the Lord, that's what I wanted. To be fair, this is actually all okay. I know it sounds bad, but it is continuing the process of building everything.
Because if I'm not making enough resin, it's probably plastic that's actually killed it. And sure enough, power's probably... Yeah, power was pretty rough for a moment there. So, do we fix resin or do we make more power? Make more power, I think, is the correct answer. We've got the things for power easily, so... Although if resin's slow, does that slow down blue science? No, it shouldn't do. Unless I've missed some critical fact with blue science. So what I need now, probably turn these off. Don't need those right now. What I need is some heat pipes. Oh, I thought I turned that off, sorry. I like how I'm apologizing to them. That's always my favorite part. Just like, oh, sorry guys. I didn't realize I was just being annoying to a bunch of autonomous robots. Or... Are they autonomous? I don't think so. Okay. So it's time to figure out how to get more power to this bad boy. I've noticed everything is bad boys, and I don't know why. Why is everything gotta be such a bad boy? Can't things be good boys for change? No. Everything is a bad boy. Okay, that's heating up. Wait. Ambient temperature is 15 degrees centigrade? Wow, that's cold. I assume this planet would be much warmer than 15 degrees, but clearly I am wrong. Okay. I really thought it would be warmer than 15 degrees. It's probably because this part looks like a desert. That's probably on me. Like where I am building, like how I am building. Okay. We need a hole in the ground to get some water in there. We just put that right there. Right there. It is heating up. Needs to be 500 degrees, 615 degrees before it starts making me good power. Yeah, before it makes me good power. I don't know why I just decided to be a pirate at that exact moment. But who really chooses to be a pirate at any given moment? That's my real question to you. Yeah, that's just life and circumstances. Alright. Sometimes I hear myself and I'm like, what the hell am I going on about? That was one of those times. Okay, so I'd like to see, like, maybe 6 gigawatts? I don't think it's going to be enough. That's warm. I wonder if there's room for... You know, I could do. I could do this. Here's the new trick. Put them all in there. And then you flip them to be facing the correct direction. Okay. And then we're going to figure out how the hell we're going to do this.
we'll figure it out. Man, I'm glad I'm not working with a nuclear reactor over here, right? That would have been real bad. Okay, so they're making a lot of steam. That's awesome. I love steam. Okay. Then does that work quite like that? I don't know. We're trying something here. Does actually appear to be working. They're all actually consuming the steam. Interesting. Suddenly he realizes maybe he's been building a factory wrong for a long time. Okay. But then if we do this, we can pipe this out and then put more steam. More steam? Okay. And maybe a pump as well. And maybe, here's the big trick, maybe some water too. Some water? Some water. Why am I saying water? I don't know. I'm trying to be funny. Usually that's my downfall. Output full. Oh, because we haven't actually put getting rid of the steam. Okay. 5.2 gigawatts. These may not all be running. But I could move things around. Because clearly this is actually working pretty well. Okay, maybe it's not working perfectly, but it's working all right. They're losing about 0.7 megawatts per thing, but actually no, available power is enough. Sorry, just choking on a bit of rice cracker there. I'm okay. Ooh. Gotta get myself. Not today though, rice cracker, not today. Okay, and I do feel bad about damaging these things. So, yep, just fix that up. Make it look all purty. You know what? I'll just do this. Chuck another one of these out there. This one actually can be a regular one. Oh, we've actually out of heat exchangers. Interesting. Well, this is going to be awkward in a moment, isn't it? Can a cat and possum be friends? Yes, but they can also be enemies. I love that meme. Is it even a meme? I don't know. I don't even know what a meme is anymore. I'm not hip and young enough for this. Alright, so that's probably enough. I mean, look, we got more power coming through. 5.1 gigawatts. I mean, it's an improvement. These
spikes are getting larger, which is good. Science is at 70%. And how are we doing for Ethereum? 77. This is still growing. Excellent. So we still have plenty of opportunities to raise power production should it be required. Blue science still coming through at a good speed. We're probably getting about 2,000 every 5 minutes now. Oh, 2,500 every 5 minutes? I don't know. Probably need to get a radar over there, just because I like to be able to see things. I know, call me crazy. I like to know what's going on in my factory at all times. What a weirdo. Okay. We're going to put this over here, just so that way hopefully it doesn't get picked up by a copy and paste should I need it in the future. Most of my base is under radar. That part's not, but that's alright. We've got a few filter frames. Why don't we just go 1, 2... 1, 2... there. And it looks like this... Ooh. Is not connected to any sulfuric wastewater. Aha, awkward. Maybe we should connect it. And rather than non-return valves, let's actually put pumps in there. Oh, actually, we might have a sulfuric wastewater problem. Because we got a lot of wastewater. Usually that's a good thing. That's a lot of sulfur. Unless you can't get rid of it all, in which case that's a bad thing. Although the reason why we're not getting rid of it all is because we've actually got enough acid. Just wham right around a good thing again. Okay. Blue science. I've forgotten where it is. I was going in the right direction. How are we going? 1,800 and probably another minute to go. Awesome. What I could do is output priority on that side. And these are never going to run out. Just really focus on getting them this way, and then I can focus on getting those ones faster. No, that was the wrong one. You fool. Okay. As while these ones are great, I would really love to get specifically just those faster. Put that there. I mean, these ones are producing like way more science as well, so sure, if we have an overflow of these, we'll take them, but I would rather really get the productivity as high as possible. Funnily enough, you get only these 4 doing it. You're probably okay too. He's manufacturing as fast as they can. Still not fast. I want faster, please. Can you go faster? Oh, you could. Didn't have a problem with too much bloody stuff. Alright then. Well, how do we solve every problem in the factory these days? That's right, modules. It is literally how we solve every problem these days. Okay, that should mean these are actually leaving, which means production speed's increasing. Awesome. I wanted to watch that go. Oh well. Am I there in time? It's got a lot. I need to increase the speed of output there. Oh, we are almost done for today. But we have made some big improvements because that's come along with like 1% of blue science. And if we can push my blue science output of this a little bit more, which shouldn't be too difficult. So all of those are going to be picked up by the drones. Oh gosh. I think we're about to find out how badly my power goes when we really try. Because, oh god, this is actually doing okay. Huh. Oh, there's another train that came by with 200. Oh, I tried. Anyway. I think these ones are interesting. I love they've got a lot of the productivity modules. Actually, would I be better off with productivity modules elsewhere? Probably. I might need to change some stuff around next time. Also, I love how speedy these are, but they're not actually as... Yeah, we might need to move some productivity modules around, but the good news is we do have enough power now, so that's nice. Okay, so we've increased blue train. We've increased blue production quite a lot today, and I'm quite happy with that. And sure enough, these are really getting the blue science out. So, you know what? Here's hoping on the Saturday stream we should get Fast and Light Theory C done, and then find out what new disasters we have. That's pretty exciting. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it and you're not currently following, please give a follow. I'd really appreciate it, and it's the best way to find when I'm streaming next. Of course, if you're wondering when I'm next streaming next, check the schedule down below. It is pretty accurate. Maybe plus or minus half an hour, depending on how my life is going. But generally I'm there, barring some unforeseen circumstances. What else? Well, I mean, I also do upload these on YouTube. So if you are wanting to watch old episodes, you can find them there. They are usually quite far behind, but hey, you know, more Factorio is always good if you just really want to watch SeaBlock and see how this whole disaster came together. That also works. So that YouTube link is youtube.com/SeiferKatt, spelled the exact same way as the Twitch channel. I like to be consistent that way. But of course, that link is also below. Speaking of links down below, if you're already looking there, there's also a Discord chat. There is no one there at the moment except me and Dagu, so, you know, feel free to come on by if you've got any questions, if you want to get an update on Discord when there's another session going up, or if you just want to generally make suggestions and have some input on the channel, you can do that. It's totally welcome. I'd love it. But of course, don't feel like you have to. You can also support me by subscribing, of course. That shouldn't be new information to anyone, but I have these cute little cat icons and I absolutely adore them. So you want to use them and also support me, it's a good way to do it. And after that, after my spiel, gosh, I swear it's getting longer. Thank you for coming so much, and join me next time where I do my 3-hour stream. How exciting. See you then. Bye!